The following is a presentation of Paola Sports Live. It's time for Panther Sports. On your The following is a presentation of Paola Sports Live. It's time for Panther Sports. On your new home for Paola High School Athletics, Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by This is Paola Athletics. On your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.
After a quick pit stop at home to take on the Broncos, fell in defeat for both teams. The Paola Panthers come here to Baldwin City, Kansas, home of the Baldwin Bulldogs, as they look to try and bounce back against the league opponents. Our coverage of our girls team ended just briefly. That was on Baldwin Sports Live. We could not get any coverage of that due to software issues. I do apologize for that, but I'm happy to bring you at least one game tonight here from Baldwin High School in Baldwin City, Kansas. Our coverage of Panther basketball, as always, is presented to you by Go Brawley Internet. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Hi, everyone. Alongside my camerawoman, Bailey Freeman, I'm Brendan Bolin. And we're ready for some Panther basketball here on a Tuesday night. The girls' coverage just ended. I'll go briefly over the recap as the Lady Panthers fall to the Bulldogs 61-35. The Bulldogs led by 7 at half, 22-29. And the final tallies for both teams, starting with the home team, the Bulldogs. Alyssa Reichert finished with 19 points, and the sophomore Chloe Neufeld tallied on 11 as well. She's been a dominant force for the Bulldogs so far. And then as for your Lady Panthers, the leading scorer, Brylan Wicker with 11 points. Ellie Smale having herself a game. Her first double-digit points total on the year with 10. Audra Downham was eventually stopped tonight. She finishes the night with 6, and Amanda Pitzer finishes her night with 5 as the Lady Panthers fall to 3-13 on the year, and the Bulldogs move up to 9-6 on the year. And this will take us into our pregame show, and our pregame show is presented to you by Elliott Insurance Group. At Elliott Group, they believe building strong relationships with their clients and their community is the best way to serve them both. With offices throughout the area and online at elliottInsuranceGroup.com. So, for this Paola Panthers team on Friday, they fell to the Spring Hill Broncos 59-45. Caden Cohey led this team with 14 points. Troutman tallied on 12, and Richmond with 7. It was a bit of a interesting game, to say the least. Spring Hill went on that 17-0 run to start the game, and then Paola just found themselves quite in deep of a deficit that they just weren't able to claw their way back into until the second half, where Paola had quite the nice scoring under the second half, just not enough to beat this tough Spring Hill team, who they've faced several shares of their challenges this season. And as for the Baldwin Bulldogs, they trailed 30-22.5 against the Cyclones. Joey Zembecki had 12 points in the first half. They also had 9 turnovers in the first half, which for both teams, it's been quite an issue this season, but for the 10th rate Bulldogs, it does not seem to slow them down. They're currently 11-2 on the year. Paola still searching for their first win this year. They're currently sitting 0-14 on the year. And as the starting lineups are introduced, J.D. Troutman up first. We'll step aside and let the PA announcer announce starting lineups.
6'1" is junior number 2, Kate Covey. Joining the Baldwin starting on 6'2" is sophomore number 12, Cooper Carr. Third starter for Paola, 6'3" junior number 3, Jason Curley. Third starter for Baldwin, 6'4" is sophomore number 22, Leo Schoenberger. Joining the Panthers starting line, 6'3" is junior number 24, Michael Sanders. Fourth starter for Baldwin, 6'2" is junior number 23, Garrett Baldwin. Rounding up the starting line for Paola County, 6'3" is senior number 44, Eli Richmond. And rounding out the Baldwin starting line, 6'5" is sophomore number 33, Colton Pullum.
So there you have it for our pregame show presented to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Make sure to give them a call at 913-294-2110. This will get us to our opening tip. Our opening tip is presented to you by Miami Lumber, servicing Miami County since 1983. Located at 1014 North Pearl Street in Paola, open Monday to Friday 7 to 5 and Saturdays 8 to 3. Miami Lumber, your homegrown home improvement store. Like us on Facebook. We're set for another night here of Frontier League action on your home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live. Paola wearing their black uniforms with gold trim, and Baldwin in their white uniforms with purple trim and numbering. We're getting set for tip. It'll be interesting to see that Joey Zembecki not in the lineup today. So Talon Torres, the first number called. Richmond and Column on the tip, and we're underway here from Baldwin High School. So the normal starting 5 we've seen the past few games for the Panthers. It's J.D. Troutman, Caden Cohey, Jace Curley, Micah Sanders, and Eli Richmond. As Paola gets set on offense, they've won the tip. And a nice layup there from Micah Sanders to get this started for the Panthers. They get their first lead of the game. And for the Bulldogs, interesting core here. Corner 3 from Column, can't answer there. That's a rebound from Schoenberger. And Baldwin not on the same page there as they get a turnover here. That's the first of the game from either team. And Panthers will go to work here, and starting for the Bulldogs, it'll be Talon Torres, Cooper Carr, Leo Schoenberger, Garrett McLaughlin, and Colton Column. And another turnover. This time it's going to be on the Panthers. So Cooper Carr, the leading scorer for this Baldwin Bulldogs team, averaging 17 points per game. McLaughlin driving in. Kick out Torres, a 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Jace Curley. Torres currently leads the team in three-pointers made, or second with three-pointers made with 37. Zembecki just overtook that against Ottawa. He currently has 38 on the season. A nice drive there from J.D. Troutman. And he'll extend the lead to 4 now for the Panthers. This Panthers team has been off to a hot start so far. Baldwin, like we mentioned, struggling now with turnovers, averaging 9 a game. Or they had 9 in the first half, I should say. Torres to the rack, initially blocked by Richmond. They will now signal the whistle for a foul. and it's the first foul of the game. It'll send Talon Torres to the line for 2 shots. The senior, who in his own right has really been on another level this season, can't get his first free throw to go. So here's the second free throw from Torres. He'll switch that right through. It's the first point for the Bulldogs here. They come in ranked number 10 in the Kansas Coaches Basketball Association rankings as of January 27th. Cohee trying to drive. Now it's Troutman. Both him and Cohee were in double figures against Spring Hill on Friday night. Here's Curley trying to drive in. Can't get that one to go off the glass. McLaughlin to get the board. Like I mentioned, this is the first time this season that there's been 2 Panthers in double scoring figures. And Coach Alshall's always told me that it's never about, one person running this offense. It's about a collective team effort that really sets us apart and what teams have yet to figure out about us. It's mostly, you've seen Cohee being mostly the leading scorer, but happy to see Troutman have another double-digit scoring game here this season. Here's Carr. Kicks it over to McCollum. Schomburger finds McLaughlin. He'll get that to go over Jace Curley. And Baldwin's first actual basket comes in on a nice layup there from Garrett McLaughlin, the junior. Troutman trying to get it to Curley. They'll say his last touch by Torres up top, so it'll stay with the Panthers, and now both teams to make a substitution here as we now see Joey Zembecki come in. And then for the Panthers, we will see Lucas Nance, who this is the second game we've seen him check in early. And I wonder if it's been the amount of good practices and combined with the amount of good JV appearances we've had. And Isaac Hall, who the standout sophomore, who's been a great addition to this team, that adds some nice size and depth. He can shoot it from outside. He's a very talented scorer in and out. But it'll be interesting to see what he adds to today. Zembecki a 3, won't go. McCollum gets the easy rebound, and an and one called as McCollum gets that basket to go. And now we see the lead shift back to Baldwin. Isaac Hall to be called for the foul. It's the second on the Panthers, his first personal. Can McCollum convert the and one? Off the back iron, rebounded by Micah Sanders. 4:10 to go. Panthers were up 4 earlier. Now Baldwin has come storming back to take this away by 1. Cohee floater inside, can't get it to go. Be rebounded there by McCollum. Schomburger trying to drive. Kick out. Zembecki, deep 3. Can't get that one to go. 0 for 2 so far. Nance to get the board. Troutman almost has that poked away, and there's a foul called for a reach as he was trying to cross that to Micah Sanders on the other end. It's going to be on Joey Zembecki. That's his first, and the first on the Bulldogs as a team. Richmond and Cohee check out. Actually, Richmond and Hall. Richmond checks in. And now we have a new face for this Paola Panthers squad. As I'm not prepared, I'll get that name to you momentarily. They call him number 14 for now. Foul called underneath. Or actually, it's going to go on the Panthers. It's going to be on number 14.
Personal foul's been called for number 14.
That's his first, and the Panthers' third. So Apologies to pause momentarily there. Here's Troutman. Gets it to Micah Sanders inside. Through contact, he's got it. Sanders has got 4. And turnover here from the Bulldogs. And now another turnover on the other end. As Baldwin to slow the pace here. Schonberger. Carr trying to drive in. Foul called. It's going to be on J.D. Troutman. And that's the 4th team foul now for the Panthers. And now Ethan Smassel to check out. And so does Leah Schonberger. Three attempts won't go. Baldwin to stay with it here. Contested shot underneath from Torres won't go. Rebounded by J.D. Troutman. There he is now, driving in. Nice little layup, can't go. He rebounded by Zembecki. He's going to quick this one away. Kick out, Schonberger fakes the 3, drives inside, open room. Nice contest from Richmond there. Cooper Carr with the board though. Carr to put his own shot up. Not there either, rebounded by Cohey, who'll get this one to Troutman. Driving to the rack, blocked underneath by Cooper Carr. Here comes McLaughlin, dish down to Torres. Through it 2 people, he's got it. Talon Torres has got 3. And it's 7-6 Bulldogs. The 3rd lead change so far in this first quarter. Minute and a half to go. Here's Cohey, swings it over to Curley. Troutman thought about the 3, he's gonna try and drive in. Dishes it to Cohey. Is out in the open there for a second, collects it here. Dish inside, number 14. A nice drive, just not there as it rolls off the rim, be rebounded by Carr. Collum kicks it out to Torres, who's got a 3. He has a free throw, a layup, and a 3-pointer. And it's 10-6 Bulldogs as we're now closing in on the last minute here of the first quarter. Troutman trying to get it to Curley. Just a bit off the mark there. It's going to go the other way with the Bulldogs. And McLaughlin ahead of the bench. And the Bulldogs will substitute one back in. Didn't catch it there. 35 seconds here. Here's Carr. Take his time, looks up top to Torres, swings Zembecki. Carr. Down to 20 seconds. Collum now up top to Torres. Go left side. Carr trying to drive in. They're going to draw an offensive foul here with 10.1 seconds to go. And that's going to be on Colton Collum. It's his first. And the team's second. So the Panthers now will have 10.1 seconds to work with here for a last shot. Dumps it down to J.D. Troutman. He had some magic against Spring Hill at the end of the half. Let's see if he's got it in him here. Double dribble called. It's going to go the other way here. The 4th turnover for the Panthers. Lucas Nance to check in for him. And now Baldwin gets it here on Paola's side of the court with 2.6 seconds. It'll be Schonberger to throw it in. Referee's going to talk things over here as Coach Oshel is a little displeased with the refs here. The location of where they are making them throw it in at. Kick to Torres. It's the right man for him. Can he do it? No. And that'll do it for the first quarter as Paola, a nice run to start, but the Bulldogs have fought their way back. 10-6. Be back here at 60 seconds on Paola Sports Live.
Introducing Fade Strong Barbershop, where style meets tradition.
What's going on, everybody? Mitch Lightfoot here. Super pumped, getting my haircut before my wedding on Saturday. Josh is my guy to go to. Got my haircut by him before my wedding. Got my haircut by him before national championship. Beard, hair, everything. He's the guy to go to. Hit him up. Paola, Kansas, baby. Let's do it.
Fade Strong Barbershop. Elevate your style today.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Back here on Paola Sports Live to start the second quarter. 10-6 Bulldogs here. Bailey Freeman alongside myself, Brendan Baldwin. Back with you from Baldwin High School in this Frontier League matchup. And number 14, I will recap, that is Ashton Bonham, the 5'11 freshman. And a 2 there from the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs extend their lead to 7 now. So here's Cohey left side, dumps it down. Isaac Hall, a nice little fadeaway hook. His first points. Paola cuts it down to 5 now. Here's Schonberger. Up top for Zembecki. Swings it to Torres. It's being swung around here. Zembecki up top. Dish Torres right side. Tries to drive in. Just have to kick it to Cooper Carr to set the offense up again. Minute been chewed down here. Carr gets the screen. Tries to roll right side. He'll find Callum up top for 3 off the back iron. Carr to get the board. Trying to drive in. It was poked away from behind there. And here come the Panthers. J.D. Troutman being closely guarded by Zembecki here. So Paola will have to play a slow tempo offense after the nice defensive cutoff there from Zembecki. Lane Hoffine down low. Nice find to Sanders, who has to put that one up. He had a lot of pressure on him there. Sanders has 6. Now Bulldogs been cut to a 1-possession game. Zembecki tries to get that one. He still has not hit a 3 yet, and then Cooper Carr trying to save that one, finds nobody there. And the Bulldogs are going to be forced to fork this one over to the Panthers. Substitutions for both teams. Lane Hoffine to go to the bench. He's to be replaced by Eli Richmond. So Richmond will check in for the first time this quarter. There he is now, up top. Swings it to Curley. Now Sanders to Cohey. Drives middle. Thought about it. Spinning his way just to get it to Troutman up top. Troutman to do the same. Pitches it off to Sanders. Looking for options here. Curley swings it left side, Sanders. Richmond down low, has to heave this one up through contact. Sanders gets the board, can't put up the second shot. Carr gets it here. Nice deep throw to Zembecki. What a tough layup there. Zembecki, his first points. Baldwin up now by 5 again. Here's Cohey now, dumps it off. Richmond, long 2 won't go. Be rebounded here by McCollum. Carr back now to Collum. Collum to take a 3. Yes! Colton Callum, he didn't get one to near the end of the first quarter, but now in the second quarter, he starts it off with a 3 and a timeout. Or nope, referee's gonna blow his whistle here. They're gonna talk things over at half court. And they're actually gonna change it to a 2 now for Colton Callum. To say his foot is on the line, so instead of it being 20-10, it's now 19-10. Here's Richmond. Dumps it down inside to Cohey. Swarmed initially there, and now chased down by Troutman, and they're going to say last touch by the Bulldogs. Tried to dump it down to Cohey underneath, but he's swarmed there by Ethan Smossel. And Cooper Carr down low. So the Panthers will have to try from the sideline now. Curley inbounds it to Cohey from a deep throw near half court. Gets it to Troutman now. Troutman to Cohey, spinning in. Takes the tough contested shot inside. Almost rebounded there by Schonberger, and now and over the back. It's going to be called on Eli Richmond. That's his second foul. And the first team foul for the Panthers this quarter. Baldwin's already racked up 2 to start. So Richmond being a bit more aggressive today, although he is more of an aggressive player normally throughout the season. I just feel like I've seen something extra from him today, but he's going to be subbed out here for Lane Hoffine. Torres a 3. High arcing shot won't go. It'll bounce off the top of the backboard and over. So it'll be the Panthers anyways, and now Panthers will substitute one in. It's Micah Sanders checking in for Lucas Nance. Sanders to inbound this one to Troutman. He's met by Smazzle. Here's Sanders. They're going to call an offensive foul here. Foul's going to be called on Lane Hoffine. That's going to be his first. So Paola now with 2 fouls. McLaughlin dumps it down to Cooper Carr with 4 people on him. Shot won't go. Collin gets the rebound. He's going to be fouled on that shot. He'll go to the line for 2 shots now. And Lane Hoffine now picks up back-to-back fouls in the span of less than 30 seconds. And now a timeout called by Coach Oshel. As he takes a timeout, we'll take one with him. Be back here in 30 seconds on Paola Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Back here on Paola Sports Live. Baldwin currently leads this one by 7 as we approach 3.5 minutes into the first half. Be Collin at the line to shoot 2. Can't get the first one to go. He's already 0 of 1 at the line. He was trying to convert that and 1 earlier in the first quarter. Second free throw on the way for him. Won't go. 0 of 3 now. Be rebounded by Micah Sanders. Here's Troutman. Poked away there, almost there by Cooper Carr. And Smazzle was trying to chase him down as well. We'll say last touch by Smazzle. And Smazzle will pick up a foul. It's his first. So Baldwin picks up their first foul. of the quarter. The Panthers will play on here. There's Troutman, dumps it off. Sanders inside. Cooper Carr guarding him. Just can't get that one to go. Rebounded by McLaughlin. It was tipped up there a little bit. Need McLaughlin to come away with it. Here he is up top now. Swings it left side to Cooper Carr. Carr thought about driving in. He'll just slowly dribble out the clock some more here. Carr trying to watch the eyes of Troutman. Tries dumping it down to Collum. It's going to be stolen away by Micah Sanders. And the Panthers hoping to turn this turnover into some points here. Here's Sanders. Kick up top, Cohey. He'll shoot the three. Yes, knocks it down. Caden Cohey's first points. It's a three. And the Panthers cut this to a 2-possession game with 2:10 to go here in this first half. Here's Carr. Smossel to Zembecki. Smossel dumps it inside to Collum, trying to find McLaughlin underneath, stolen away by Micah Sanders. He's got a couple steals now on the night. Troutman kicks out to Cohey. Carr closely guarding him. Has to force it up top to Curley. Here's Sanders on the right side. Thought about driving in, and that'll be Curley. Troutman shows, gets the ball here. Up top, Sanders. Paola just stayed up the top most likely, and Troutman found a lane, and he drives in. And now it's a 2-possession game, and the Bulldogs are fearing they call a full timeout here. Folks, here come the Panthers. They find themselves down 2 after being down 7 to start the second quarter. Be back here in just a few moments on Paola Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, now back in playing here. And that was a steal from Micah Sanders. He's having himself quite a game so far in this first half. He already has 6 on the night. Got 4 steals to his name. Curley a 3. And they're going to say he was on the line out of bounds. So Curley's shot won't count anymore as Bulldogs will get this one back here with less than a minute to go. Cooper Carr to get the inbound from Schonberger. Gets it back here. Trying to set an offense here. 40 seconds now. Schonberger inside. Collum finds Cooper Carr. They're going to call a charge. And Cooper Carr picks up his first foul. And now the Panthers now with 39.6 seconds to try and put this game at a tie, or maybe take the lead by 1 here. Here's Curley. Back to Troutman now. It's back to Curley. Down to 25. Or 20, excuse me. Sanders now being guarded by Schonberger. Now to Troutman. Troutman to Cohey. Cohey down to 7. Troutman driving in, hop step inside, can't bank it in. And nothing doing there. And they're going to signal that is going to be the end of our first half coverage here. So the Panthers find themselves down 2 with a really good, comfortable cushion of offense here. And some nice productivity. We'll have that and some more stats here coming up on our halftime show, presented to you by Rusty Walters Farm Bureau Financial Services here on Paola Sports Live.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, well, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737.
Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Looking for a taste of home-cooked goodness and a welcoming hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfast that'll jumpstart your day or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, and now it's going to be time for our halftime show. Our halftime show, as always, is presented to you by Rusty Walters Farm Bureau Financial Services in Paola. Rusty and his team have been serving Paola and the surrounding area for more than 20 years. As your hometown agent, Farm Bureau Financial Services has the products to protect you with the customer care you've come to expect. Call 913-294-2737 or stop by and see them at 11 South Pearl in Paola. Well, in my honest opinion, it's been one of the best first halves that I've seen out of this Panther boys team. And there's a good reason to that. They're down 2 going into the half, and they found ways to keep the best scorers quiet, except Talon Torres, who currently leads scoring for the Baldwin Bulldogs, which we'll get to that in just a moment. But some team stats I'd like to go over here. The Bulldogs led turnovers 6 compared to Paola's 5. And then Paola did not shoot a single free throw in the first half. But for the Bulldogs, where their struggle lies, they're currently shooting 20% from the line, 1 of 5, as the only person to make a free throw was Talon Torres. He went 1 of 2 at the line so far. Schomburger, 1 of 3, 0 for 3. He missed an and 1 and then 2 shots earlier midway through the second quarter. So already a rough start from the free throw line for the Bulldogs, which has kind of been one of the things that they've been struggling with close to all season. And now we'll go into our individual player stats and totals here. Micah Sanders currently leads scoring for the Paola Panthers with 6. Troutman has 4, Cohey with 3, and Isaac Hall with 2. That's all who scored for the Panthers. And now for the home team, the Bulldogs, Talon Torres, like I mentioned, currently leads the scoring with 9 points. Colton Callum with 4, and McLaughlin and Zembecki each have 2 apiece. So Torres currently leading the way, but they have kept Cooper Carr quiet. He was kept quiet last game against the Cyclones. They managed to find a way to keep him quiet all throughout the first half, but then in the second half, he definitely lit it up. Like I mentioned, he had 15 points to finish the game. He only scored 6 in the first half against the Cyclones, but then managed to turn on the Jets, and he's finished with 15, the same amount that Paola currently has right now in this one. So those are the stats and numbers. When we come back, we'll go over keys to the second half for the Panthers to hopefully get their first win on the season, as it's a competitive one. Paola down 17-15. Be back here just momentarily to start the third quarter on Paola Sports Live, folks.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Back here on our Rusty Walters Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show here from Baldwin High School, as the Panthers have now made their way back onto the courts. Getting alongside my camerawoman, Bailey Freeman. I'm Brendan Bolin here, and we have not seen Hoyt Hoffine today. He is suited up, but just has not been on the court yet at all today. We have seen his brother Lane, however, so interesting to see what has happened on their side of things, as now it looks like we're going to get this third quarter started early. And so one of my big keys, I'd say, for this Panther squad is just keep Cooper Carr quiet and keep the three-headed monster of Carr, Torres, and Zembecki quiet, although Zembecki has come off the bench. He will start the second half now, however. It's just a matter of keeping them quiet and staying active on the boards as they have done, and also forcing Baldwin into those situational turnovers where they did have one more turnover than the Bulldogs, or the Panthers, but a matter of keeping them quiet will do exactly the trick, as Paola, like I mentioned, just still searching for their first win of the season. It's just going to take a huge effort in this second half to see some magic here from Baldwin High School as we're back underway here for the third quarter. On the floor for the Panthers, it's Troutman, Cohey, Curley, Sanders, and Richmond, and there's an and one from J.D. Troutman. And J.D. Troutman getting started here. He gets an and one. That foul's going to be called on Joey Zembecki. It's his second. So Troutman to complete the and one off the back iron. That's the first free throw they've shot all day. Out of bounds. Trying to chase down the rebound. Be last touched by Eli Richmond. Although they couldn't get an extra point to tack on the lead, they have this tie down at 17. Can they stop him on this first possession from the Bulldogs offense? Here's Zembecki. It's Carr. Corner, column of three. Can't get that one there. Be rebounded by Jace Curley. So Paola, their first defensive effort, success. Can they tack on two here? Baldwin pokes that one away from Cohey. Be last touched by Cooper Carr. So it'll stay with the Panthers near the left sideline here. Be Jace Curley to throw it in. Finds up top to Troutman. Long throw, trying to get it to Sanders. Has to pull that in with one hand, and the layup won't go for him. Rebounded by Schonberger. Kick out, left side. Torres pops the three off the front rim. Column wide open underneath, gets the board and the baskets. Colton Column had two in the first half. Tacks on his first basket for the Bulldogs. And himself, he's got 6. Here's Troutman. Dumps it off to Sanders. Now it's Richmond. Surveys Curley now. Paola just swinging this ball around actively. Curley underneath, gets it to go. A little floater there. He was kept quiet the first half. Now Jace Curley knots this one back up at 19. Zembecki up top. Dumps it off for Schonberger, driving in on Richmond. Kick out. Torres a three. Nope. Initially rebounded by Richmond, poked away from behind by Column. Now Zembecki tries a three. Column gets the third rebound now in a row and poked away by the Bulldogs, and a foul call here. And that's going to be on Talon Torres. That's his first. Second team foul for Bulldogs here. One was picked up earlier on Zembecki. So Panthers have this knotted up at 19, 5:39 to go. Curley, right corner, three, off the front rim. And he rebounded inside by Hall. He had to pull that one away there from Column. So the Panthers will stay with it here after a nice aggressive effort there from Isaac Hall underneath. Troutman trying to get some space here. Kick out Isaac Hall, left corner. Thought about the three and gets that to Sanders, and Cooper Carr came flying in late. He's going to be fouled here. Cooper Carr picks up number 2. That's his third. It's the third foul for the Bulldogs, and now Joey Zembecki to the bench. He'll be replaced by Garrett McLaughlin, who started this game, and Also Collum to go to the bench as well. He's replaced by, I didn't see who checked in for him. I think it was Smozzle. The referee is discussing something there. It'll get it to Curley. Bounce pass up top for Troutman. Troutman to Curley. Poked away there by Torres. Gets it back here, dumps down to Troutman, too strong off the glass. Schonberger pushing the pace. Can he go coast to coast? Won't go. A nice defensive effort there from Isaac Hall, and a whistle blown here would be Schonberger to get 2 shots, and they're going to credit Cohey with a shooting foul here. That's his first personal, and the first foul this quarter for the Panthers, and now it'll be the 3rd different Bulldog to go to the line today. Leo Schonberger, the sophomore. First one's up and sinks it in. So Schonberger has his first points of the day. And here's the second one underway here. Takes 3 dribbles. Spins it in. Won't go now. Rebounded by Lane Hoffine. Here's Troutman being closely guarded by Smossel. Gets across half court. He'll drive left baseline inside. Isaac Hall poked away there. He was definitely crowded. Torres goes the other way with it and gets it to go. Torres' first points of the second half. Bulldogs up 3. Here's Troutman now. Smossel on him. Trying to get it to Isaac Hall, just short. Here comes Garrett McLaughlin. Euro stepping his way in. Gets around Troutman and puts that one away. And now a timeout called by Coach Oshel. It'll be a full timeout. Be back here in just a minute on Paola Sports Live. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
Back here on Paola Sports Live. The infamous Zombie Nation to get any stadium hyped up. It was just playing earlier here. Baldwin Bulldogs Gymnasium. Alongside my camerawoman Bailey Freeman back here. Paola and Baldwin, this tightly contested matchup here. Down 5, but Paola seems to be on the right foot there. Richmond's shot underneath is blocked. Now a foul is going to be called here. They're going to call this one on J.D. Troutman. That is his second. The second team foul as well for the Panthers. Isaac Hall checks out of the game. Lucas Nance in his place. Here's Cooper Carr to take up the floor. This is Schonberger. Long throw over to Zembecki. Now it's back to Schonberger. Drives right baseline. Pump fakes. Ducks underneath and gets it to go. Schonberger didn't score at all in the first half. He's got 3 now to start this one. There's Nance left side. Gets that one turned over. And a nice basket there from Smazel. He didn't have any in the first half either. Timeout called by Coach Oshel. As Paola's momentum slowly fading, they find themselves down 9. Full timeout called here. We'll take 60 seconds as well on Paola Sports Live.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Back here on Paola Sports Live. Paola had themselves hanging in there for just a moment now, falling to down 9 after the nice 6-0 run from the Bulldogs so far. And right there, another turnover forced by the Bulldogs defense. A nice effort there from Garrett McLaughlin. And the Bulldogs, with the basket here, can extend this to a double-digit lead. The first double-digit lead for any team in this one. It'll be Cooper Carr to bring it up the floor for the Dogs. Sets the offense, gets it to Zembecki. Carr gets it back here, driving in, Euro step in, tries the contested layup there. Richmond loses underneath, then rebounded and scored by Schonberger. And now J.D. Troutman is going to be called for a personal foul for extending an arm. And Coach Oshel, another timeout called by him. And Baldwin extends their lead to 11. Be back here in 30 seconds on Paola Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, Baldwin out of the ball underneath after the foul from J.D. Troutman. He picks up his third on the game. Cooper Carr, 3. Off the back iron. Schonberger board, no. McLaughlin tries again, also no. And Richmond trying to get the board here. They're going to call a personal foul here on the rebound attempt from Richmond. They're going to call this one on Schonberger. That's his first. The fourth on the Bulldogs, so one more. And a steal now here from Carr. Puts up the layup, gets it to go over J.D. Troutman. Carr's first basket. Smazel on Troutman. Smazel, a really solid defender. Troutman, nice dish inside to Sanders, just couldn't get it to go here. Schonberger to get the board. Long throw over to Carr, stolen away by Curley, who was on the floor. And a travel called on Jace Curley. So it's going to go the other way here. And Paola, turnover troubles have hit them so far in the third quarter. With Schonberger to throw it in. Here's Smozzle. Back to Schonberger, lots of room. Carr to set the offense here for the Bulldogs. Minute and a half to go. Long throw over Zembecki. Just trying to survey something here. McLaughlin all alone, deep two. Out of the rim there, rebounded by Curley. Bulldogs have flooded pressure on the Panthers inside. J.D. Troutman to get him across half court here. Dumps it down to Richmond in a tight area there. Turned over. Here comes Zembecki. And they're going to call a charge here on Joey Zembecki. That's also his third, so both number ones for both teams. Each have 3 fouls. So Sanders to throw this one in. Easy dump into Troutman. Smozzle to guard. Here's Curley. Troutman thought about the 3, just dumps it off to Hoffine. Gets it right back, no. Rebounded by Cooper Carr. Carr pushes the pace. McLaughlin all alone. Gets the layup in. And Lane Hoffine is down holding his face. And Coach Oshel now having to go take a look at Hoffine. May look like he got poked in the eye there as he's blinking real heavy. So glad to see that Lane Hoffine's okay. Will be replaced by Isaac Hall, but Bulldogs just continuing to extend their lead and gaining more momentum as ever now with this incredible run. There's Troutman now. Less than 30 seconds to go. Finds Curley. Hop step inside. Puts up the layup off the glass. 2 shots for him at the line. And this one's going to be on Zembecki. That's number 4 for him. So now you have one of your best shooters in foul trouble here. If you're Baldwin, do you want to take him out and conserve him here? As Curley to shoot the free throws. First one off the back iron. And no good there. Timeout called here. The referee's going to blow his whistle, and I'm going to talk to Baldwin's head coach here. Now the referee's going to discuss something here. I think he was whistling for the AD to come talk to a fan that had been heckling him. So while that's being taken care of, Jace Curley to shoot his second free throw here. He sinks the second one, 1 of 2 at the line now. Curley extends his total to 3 points now. Down to 20. Here's Carr, excuse me. Carr's just going to dribble this clock down to 10 seconds. Clock down to 5. Carr trying to find space to drive in. Kick out. Smossel a 3 over the mark. Schonberger trying to put that one up. He wanted a foul at the end, but won't get it. And that'll wrap up the third quarter here from the Baldwin High School Gymnasium. Baldwin Bulldogs got hot. They lead by 14 as we go to the fourth quarter here on Paola Sports Live. Be back in just a minute, folks.
Introducing Fade Strong Barbershop, where style meets tradition.
What's going on, everybody? Mitch Lightfoot here. Super pumped, getting my haircut before my wedding on Saturday. Josh is my guy to go to. Got my haircut by him before my wedding. Got my haircut by him before a national championship. Beard, hair, everything. He's the guy to go to. Hit him up. Paola, Kansas, baby. Let's do it.
Fade Strong Barbershop. Elevate your style today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
We've got one more quarter to decide this one, folks. Maybe the Baldwin Bulldogs get the ball here to start the fourth quarter. Here's Cooper Carr. He's on the floor, joined by Ethan Smossel, Joey Zimbecky, Leo Schonberger, and Garrett McLaughlin. Here's Carr to take a three. He sinks that one. Cooper Carr with 5 now, and Baldwin extends their lead to 17. Here's Troutman, kick out, Curley, deep 3. Can't knock it down. Carr, here's the board. He's gonna take it the other way. He's got some room. He puts that one right in. And Cooper Carr is getting hot to start the second half here. He's got 7. Here's Troutman. Tips it down to Cohey. He's gonna get fouled there by Schonberger. That's gonna be number 2 for him. The first foul of the fourth quarter, and be Richmond, and be number 14. That's Ashton Bonham, the 5'11 freshman, to check in. So Bonham making his first varsity appearance. There's Bonham driving in. Tries to get that layup to go. Be rebounded by Schonberger. Carr, Euro stepping inside. Nice layup off the glass, and Cooper Carr, 9. Next basket will get him 11, but he's got 9 in the second half, and Coach Oshel wants another timeout. It's going to be a full timeout here. And I believe he's got one more left according to the score. Nope, that was the last one. So Oshel out of timeouts early in the fourth quarter. And we'll take a timeout here in just a minute on Paola Sports Live. Be back.
There are 2 things in your life that you are in total charge of: your attitude and your effort. Let Revive Paola boost both. Revive Paola is your friendly local health bar, making made-to-order drinks to keep you going. They have a ton of options: a smoothie bar, specialty teas, healthy shakes, caffeine-free options, and even some sips for the kids. You can customize your order with delicious and healthy extras. Please be sure to ask about Revive's nutrition coaching. Put some extra pep in your step with Revive Paola.
There's a foul here called on B. Bonham. That's number 2 for him as we check back into our Panther basketball coverage here with a minute and 15 seconds already been chewed up here in this one. The final quarter of action here from Baldwin High School. Carr inside 2. Ow, he's got 11. And now Paola down 23. We got about a minute and a half shoot up here. Foul called. Either going to be on McLaughlin or Smossel. They're going to give this one to Garrett McLaughlin. That's his first personal, the second team foul for the Bulldogs. Micah Sanders to inbound this one. McLaughlin right up in his face. Just gets this one to Troutman. Trying to drive in, kick out. Bonham, deep 3. That's a good shot there from the outside. Have yourself your first varsity baskets, Ashton Bonham. And this lead's been cut down to 20. Here's Carr spinning inside. He'll be fouled. 2 shots for him at the line. And like I mentioned at the halftime show, he's the one player you don't want to get hot in the second half because he can do some damage. Already 11 points for him. Gets the first one to go, so make it 12. And 3 substitutions for Bulldogs here. Talon Torres back in, also joined by Ryder Nye, the junior, and Colton Collum also back in. Leaving Schonberger and the shooter Cooper Carr in, and second one off the back iron. And shot no good. Rebounded by Richmond. Troutman dumps it inside to Cohey, trying to hop step inside, gets it back after having it poked away there. Just can't get that one to go. Schonberger, nice feed to Torres down the court. Torres got 4 in the second half. And Baldwin, whenever they give Paola an opportunity to score, they just answer right back. Here's Sanders, has that poked away by Schonberger. Troutman gains it back here. Troutman's poked away here too. Trying to get it to Sanders. Stolen away here by Cooper Carr. Gets it to the rack and he's fouled by Cohey. And 2 shots to come for him. That's going to be Cohey's 3rd foul. And Carr, within the last offensive possession, was at the line for 2 shots. He gets 2 more again as Cohey called for back-to-back fouls on that one. Carr, here's his first free throw. Sinks that in. Carr up to 13 points, and Richmond, the senior, to check out. Lane Hoffine back in. Glad to see he's okay after taking a head injury there towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Second free throw is good from Cooper Carr. Carr tallies on his 14th point today. Here's Troutman, hands it off to Bonham. That's stolen away there almost. Bonham gets it back initially, but Cooper Carr gets this one away. Here he comes. Dishes to Schonberger, gets the layup to go. And Baldwin's just adding more salt to this massive wound on the Panthers. Down 27 now. Here's Sanders right side. Dribbles in on Collum. Gets that one to go. Micah Sanders gets his first basket of the second half. He's got 8. Carr going coast to coast. Euro stepping his way. And they're going to call a foul here. It's an and 1. And Lane Hoffine's going to be charged for his 3rd foul. So Cooper Carr tacks up 16, beating his total from last time out against the Cyclones. Schonberger to the bench now. Here's Carr to complete the and 1. Gets it to go. Carr has been a scoring machine in this second half. And now another steal for Cooper Carr. Gets this one to Zembecki. A tough way up there on Caden Cohey. Zembecki's got 4. Here's Sanders. With Troutman now. Troutman driving in, hop step, dumps it down to Lane Hoffine. Spinning his way, gets his first basket of the game for him. And Paola just trying to avoid 30-point hole. As Zembecki takes that 8-3 and swishes that right in. Zembecki, one of the 2 best three-point shooters, alongside Talon Torres. Cohey to answer right back. Answer's no there. Sanders with the board, spinning his way inside. That shot won't go either. And now Carr on the rebound pokes it away, and he's going to foul Caden Cohey underneath. And Cohey will go to the line for 2 shots here. Well, that's going to be Cooper Carr's 3rd foul. And Cohey, the 2nd different Panther to go to the line today. The Panthers are 0-1 at the line today in this game. First free throw from Cohey is good. Cohey, one of the better free throw shooters on this Skeet team anyways. As Colin Schonberger, and it'll be your first substitution in for number 5, Nick Johnson, the junior. Ryder Nye to stay in. Second free throw from Cohey, sinks that one right through. Cohey gets his total up to 5. Cohey will be checked out here. Here's Mbeki. Now, a 3 here from Nick Johnson won't go. Rebounded by Tristan Katzer, who checks in now. Foul is called. As Katzer is trying to chase that one down. That's going to be called on Leo Schonberger. That's number 3 for him. And both teams going to empty their bench here as Blake Sheffer and Alexander Pachenko check in. Isaac Hall and JD Troutman to the bench. And the Bulldogs will do the same here as be Jackson Rude, the sophomore, to check in alongside Jace Hout. Here's Bonham driving in. He got his first varsity basket earlier. Why not add 2 more to that total? He's got 5 now. Close to less than a minute to go here. Here's Johnson. Now to Rude. Ryder Nye trying to drive in. Poked away there by Pachenko underneath. To stay with the Bulldogs here as this clock's going to just run down here. Now clock down to 45 seconds. 3 from the corner. Attempted there by Jackson Rude. Won't go. And now here comes Sheffer. Katzer, 3 from the letters. Doesn't hit any part of the basket there. Rebounded by the Gus Boyle. Here's 9. Step back 2 inside. Misses the mark there. Sheffer to get the board. And Ashton Bonham now has 17 seconds. Bonham dribbling left side. Dumps it to Pachenko. Sheffer swings it over to Katzer. Right baseline, trying to Euro step his way. Shot won't go. Offline with the board. He can't get his shot either. Here's Nye. Less than a second to go. He'll just dribble this one out. And this game will wrap up here in a victory for the Baldwin Bulldogs. Your final score, the Panthers 31 and the Bulldogs 58. We'll be back here in just a few moments for post-game analysis and statistics. That all coming up on Paola Sports Live post-game show presented to you by Faith Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
If you're going to wear jewelry, shouldn't it be as unique as you? At Wilson's Jewelers, they can bring your ideas to life. Wilson's can also put old stones in new pieces, or new stones in old pieces, or even just repair what you already love. Wilson's Jewelers brings quality service and old world craftsmanship to the area by learning from jewelry masters from around the world. For 30 years, Wilson's Jewelers has been family owned and operated. When it comes to your adornments, trust Wilson's Jewelers, your personal jeweler.
Coverage of Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live. As we wrap up this one from the Baldwin High School Gymnasium here, as just not quite the effort that the Panthers wanted here, as they drop this one of your final score of 31-58. The Panthers fall to 0-15 on the season, and meanwhile for Baldwin Bulldogs, the 10th ranked Bulldogs, I should say, in fact, they move up to 12-2 on the year. And team statistics, I did not get turnovers in the second half, but as for free throws, the Panthers went 2 of 3, 66%. They finished with that on the night. Caden Cohey went 2 of 2, and Troutman missed an and one opportunity. And for the Bulldogs, they went 6 of 9, which is a 66% ratio here, as Carr went 4 of 5 at the line. And then didn't see that one there, and also Leo Schonberger went 1 of 2 at the line as well. So Baldwin Bulldogs finished with 50% on the night. And then we'll go to our individual statistics, and if we had to give a player of the game to our any of our Paola guys, it'll be going to Micah Sanders. Finishes with 8 points on the night, so a big improvement there after, he's coming back off injury. He's just been trying to continue to get better every single day, and he sure has himself a game against the Baldwin Bulldogs. He finishes the night with 8 points. And then as of your other top 2 scorers, J.D. Troutman finishes the night with 6, and Caden Cohey finishes with 5 points. And then for the Baldwin Bulldogs, Cooper Carr finishes with 17 points, all of them coming in the second half. So like I mentioned earlier in the pregame, the one player you don't want to get hot in the second half after shutting him up in the first half is Cooper Carr. He showed why he's one of the more dynamic scorers, matching his season average with 17. Talon Torres knots up 13 points, and Leo Schonberger finishes with 7 on the night there. And as for what's next for both teams, for the Bulldogs, it'll be a game where they head to Royal Valley on Friday. So they'll be back here hosting Royal Valley here on Friday night. So that'll be a game on Baldwin Sports Live. Ryan Hilmer and Caden Carballo was not there with him today, so hopefully he may be back with them on Friday. And as for us here on Paola Sports Live, we will travel back to the Panther Dome here on Friday to take on the Eudora Cardinals for the second time this season. So coverage of that game will begin at 5:45 or maybe a bit later. It depends on how the JV game will end. So that'll do it for us here from the Baldwin Bulldog Gymnasium, and our postgame show presented to you by Faith Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym. Fates Arm Barbershop combines tradition with the latest trends for a cut above the rest. Make your appointment by calling 913-713-8269. Fates Strong Barbershop, elevate your style today. Thank you again for everyone tuning in tonight from Paola Sports Live. I do apologize for the technical difficulties that we couldn't get the girls game up and running. Hopefully you saw that on our company channel of Baldwin Sports Live, but that'll do it for us here on our end. For my camerawoman Bailey Freeman, I'm Brendan Bolin signing off from Baldwin High School. We will see you Friday against the Eudora Cardinals. Once again, have a great night, folks.
You've been watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.